Today we're talking Hoka Speed Instincts. Hey, what's up ladies? It's Kim here for another Mile Long Legs gear review. And today I'm stoked to be reviewing the Hoka Speed Instinct. Vroom. I've been a pretty big fan of the Hoka Challenger ATRs, and while I really love them, I was super excited to get into the Speed Instincts. They have a much grippier, more rugged outsole and a more streamlined, close to the ground feel. And with only a 3mm drop, it got me really excited for a quick, nimble ride. And to top it off, the shoe is really light, weighing in about 8.5 ounces in my size, a women's size 9. It also features some really cool cushioning technology, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Not gonna lie, you guys, I've had a lot of fun in this shoe. So why don't we just dive into the review and get on with the things that I liked about the Speed Instinct. Vroom. Outsole. The outsole on the Speed Instinct is much different than what I'm used to on a shoe like the Challenger, and that is not a bad thing. I'm really loving the lugs and the grippiness that this full rubber outsole provides. The lugs are low profile enough that they transition pretty smoothly across varying terrain, but grippy enough that you can have a lot of fun in these on technical, rocky, or rooty trails. I've used these shoes in many different scenarios, including running my Squamish race last year in them, and they were wonderful. And if they can pass the technical Squamish trail test, they're a keeper in my books. Cushioning. If you're not a big fan of Hoka's more marshmallowy type shoes, the Speed Instincts are probably going to appeal to you. It definitely has a more streamlined and less bulky feel and appearance than most other Hokas, but at the same time, it still gives you that really great cushioning that you're looking for in a Hoka. There's plenty of cushioning in the heel of the shoe, which gradually becomes a little more firmer and more responsive as you work your way up to the forefoot. And in my opinion, this is a near perfect balance between cushioning and responsiveness. Weight. Ladies, this shoe is light. With the size 9 women's shoe weighing in just around 8.5 ounces, this shoe is light. This baby was meant to fly. And a light shoe means having that nice, quick, nimble feeling while on the trails, and that makes me a very happy woman. And while there are a ton of things that I really do like about this shoe, let's move on to a few things that I did not enjoy about this shoe. Breathability. The uppers on these shoes really seem to lock in the heat. Now, I naturally run a little hot, but when my feet are cooking, it's no good. I tend to just really crave a little bit of air circulation in there, and I'm not really getting that with these shoes. And yes, I have indeed tried various different socks in varying thicknesses, and nothing has really seemed to remedy the problem. Now, if you're running in cooler climates or wet climates, this may not be as much of an issue for you, but because I do spend most of my time on the Southern California trails where I'm baking in heat, I did find that my feet got a little too toasty in there. Toe box. It was a little hard for me to say that with a straight face because yes, yet again, I'm having some issues with a toe box. Surprise, surprise, right? Not only is this shoe a little more narrow than I prefer, I felt like the vertical space in the toe box was a little tight for my liking. But over time, and with a little breaking in, both issues seem to remedy themselves. But I do still wish there was a tiny bit more width in this shoe. What can I say? I like a wide toe box. And I have one more note on these shoes, and it's not a personal like or dislike. I just felt like it was worth noting the durability of these shoes. And while I have over 150 rough trail miles in these shoes, they're holding up fairly well. I've only noticed a few slight little nicks and scratches and a tiny bit of fraying on the upper. But my personal experience hasn't been the same experience across the board from other users of the shoe. There are some folks that are experiencing some major durability issues. After only a couple runs in the shoe, some people are actually getting some major separation of the upper from the sole. And again, this is not the experience that I personally have had with this shoe, but I do think it is worth noting. So was the Speed Instinct a hit or a miss for me? Definitely a solid hit. I love that even though this shoe was designed for technical trails, I can comfortably run in it across all different terrains. I'm a huge fan of the lower profile, faster feel that these shoes give me, and I've had a lot of fun racing in these. And what can I say? I love a shoe that makes me feel fast. These lovelies retail for around $130, and as usual, if you want to snag a pair for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below, as well as a 10% discount code for Running Warehouse. So leave me a comment below. Have you tried the Speed Instinct for yourself? Have you had any of the durability issues that I talked about, or are you just loving the crap out of them like me? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me across social media. I'll be posting new content every week. And in the meantime, get outside and have some fun. Vroom, 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 vroom.